So I just hit King of Games without realizing it. New game plan. Vendread, still best deck. New focus on turboing out Revenant. And that's to the point where, like, before the main focus of the deck was, like, Origin Turbo, because that, like, lets you keep cycling your rituals. No. If you can do one Revenant with, like, just its base effect, but not Revenant. Battlelord. One Battlelord with just its base effect, but use that evolution to send Revenant to the grave, then you're good to go. I hope, I don't know if I can save it or not. I didn't realize, I thought I had a couple more wins before King of Games. It was a pretty, well, it wasn't bog standard, it was a Dark Magician match, where they seemed to open Bricky. I mean, 10 wins in a row. And a few games ago, there was a match against Shiranui that I really shouldn't have won. But I managed to big brain it, I guess. And if I can't get you get the King of Games match for Vendread, June 2020, July 2020 season, and this is pre-everything getting banned, mind you, everything that's not, Vendread. Yeah. So, final match, if possible, now. If not, that really cool match against Shiranui. And, well, let's see if I can, get you the final match. Shoot. Okay, so, wait, I can save it? Oh, hell yeah! Okay, well, 2 replay videos coming up right up. Okay. This is exciting. I, didn't think I would hit King of Games this season. Tonight I was kind of slapping, an idea against the wall. Literally same deck list, but just how quickly can I get Revenant? This came from the, like, first 3 games I played, I won, which I was really surprised. But I noticed in every game I was able to get Revenant out. So I was like, if Revenant win, why does it? I promise I'm not playing in non-English. That's great. That's great. I can only assume that says win to gain rank. So when I said kinda bricky, it looks like they may have been a failed Gravekeeper player. Main reason I can think of that they'd have Dark Magic fail. Or maybe they're testing for post-ban list. That could be a very real thing. But if they're performing this badly, I'd test somewhere that's not legendary rank. But hey, good for me. Yeah, I kinda wish my King of Games game was a little more ceremonious, but, like, you know, I say that I might have lost, but hey, that's what we got the Shiranui game for. Jesus. If you think this game is a slaughter, and basically my game plan here is use Battlelord to turn off his trap card, then use Battlelord's Revenant's effect to banish Dark Magician. When I turn off the trap card, banish the Revenant, summon Revenant back with Anima, that's 4,500 on board. And maybe the Dark Magician player was smart enough to know that, and I won. It surprised the heck out of me. So yeah, that was kind of a fluke. If all the 10 games were like that, I probably wouldn't even be doing a video. By the way, I'm on a new rig, so had to get new editing software. Windows Store seems to have pretty darn good, pretty free stuff. Comment if you need a good screen capture software, because this, I first watched the replays, screen recorded them, but now I am commenting over the MP4, and it looks clean. Also, I don't know if y'all can see the activate windows thing or not. Well, let's see. Oh, that's a shame. I got King of Games officially with the activate windows as my constant companion. Activate windows is to Duel Links what companions are to Magic the Gathering. That's a hot take for you. But standard Shiranui stuff, you know, good deck. Puts out super chunky Munster and then just kind of blows all the stuff up. But the problem is I'm zombies, so I thrive off of dead memes and my graveyard synergy. And that's what I'm gonna use to grind through a game that my deck should not be able to grind. Yeah. That's the only way I can put this, I think. So he even Raigeki breaks, so like this game I was like, well, you know what? Revenant got me there before, maybe it will again. And no, he Raigeki breaks, even before I get the discard. Maybe he just knows I like discard? So Sonic Bird here, and this is literally just a stall. I got nothing right now. He should be able to, like, obliterate me, and somehow doesn't. I don't think this player's played against Vendread before, and I'm saying that for two reasons. One, as you might see later in the game, he seems to fail to understand that I don't take battle damage from the rituals, and two, I think he wanted to, well, actually, there's 3 misplays he made. God, he should not have lost this game. But then again, maybe he shouldn't know the Vendread matchup? I mean, hey, it works out for me. Yeah. So, in my previous YouTube video, I mentioned that I was retiring from Duel Links, and this is my farewell video, at least for now. I may come back one day. I may play casually, like just a little bit, but like I'm not gonna be shooting for the stars in terms of ranked and KC Cup and everything. This is my 3rd King of Games with Vendread. I played them back either when they were the newest mini box. Whatever came directly after them, I also what was out. But they were the latest mini box when I got them, and back then I was so bad at it, and just between the power creep of the game and me having close to a year with the deck, it's really let me refine it to the point where I can pull wins against decks I have no business pulling wins against. Also, for what it's worth, in this week I've also finished, well, achieved fatality in Yu-Gi-Oh terms. I'm like basically 1 day in Word away from finishing this giant project, and I also had a successful first team meeting with my hologram team, and I'm pushing for this cool project that I kind of brought out of nowhere through my school, working with them to actually cut carbon emissions at my company I work at. So the fact that I was able to achieve all of that before I was able to achieve King of Games shows you just how freakishly hard it is for a free-to-play player that's not new in riding that 10,000 gem wave to succeed in Duel Links. And that is the reason I'm leaving. Holograms are easier than free-to-play Duel Links. Achieving or making giant strides towards my literal life goals, way easier than free-to-play Duel Links. And with that, yeah, I gotta tap out. I've got bigger things to carry about, got things that need more time. It seems like as a free-to-play player, if you grind the events, you might get 15k gems a year, and that's not enough. You need 30k for a real deck. For a real mini box deck, you still need, what, Okay, so that is like 1 mini box stack a year. But yeah, I don't want to be locked to mini boxes if I'm literally making this my main pastime. And to be fair, this hasn't exactly been my main pastime most of the year. But like, I've really been grinding hard this summer, and just to see how unreasonable the curve is, how unreasonably it treats its veteran players that aren't shelling out cash, it's disappointing. And it's disappointing to the point where I'm happy to give players that sink a lot of money into their deck one last slap in the face with this scrubby year-old ritual archetype, and I'm out of here. I'm about to banish their first 10-star, then I'm gonna banish their second 10-star, and then I'm gonna banish Duel Links from my computer, because I am tired of it. Maybe I'll come back, and hell, if I'm gonna be straight to you, I'm a bit of a crack addict as far as Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself goes. I played the game when I was 5. My brain is literally wired for Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. So I'm still gonna be part of Yu-Gi-Oh! And hey, with those holograms, where do you think I got that inspired from? So maybe my Yu-Gi-Oh! Adjacent activities will bring more joy to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community than my actual involvement. And that's just something I have made peace with. And I'm really glad I had the chance to go out in a way that felt honest to myself, in a way that had zero cards in the top played cards list, 0 simu limits, 0 anything of that, and able to tap out knowing I'm making the right move for myself, and knowing that it's not a move out of weakness.